Ladies and gentlemen, this is internet personality Vangelus, and I am not made in Japan. But Maiden Japan has been mass-producing his Junk Planet Warrior upgrade set, and the latest version is designed to work with BotCon 2013's Insecticonical alternate universe Junkions. Emptying the box of its tray-borne contents, most of these little bits and bobs use very specific custom-fit friction connections to attach to the Junkion's robot mode. Now, I'm not sure if this is because this is the third color release of this upgrade set, but the fit of the pieces on my hapless volunteer is very smooth and tight. The only part that's given me any trouble is the lightly loose head. Also, it's worth noting that once you get the spike plugged into the wheel shield, it may be a bit dangerous getting it back out again. The fit is incredibly tight, and you're only really going to pull it out to put it back in the box, and only weird people like me are going to do that, so just leave it in. With everything in place, this viral junkbot has some extra bulk, some extra spikes, and a whole lot more blatant insecticoning in his color scheme. The paint apps are, for the most part, fairly clean, especially considering how many of them appear to be yellow going on over a darker undercoat. That stuff's tricky, man. There is a little bit of fade here and there in the yellow, and the silver face apps could have used a bit of black lining to place an edge between the optics and the mouthplate. But hey, these extra parts blend in pretty damn well. The sculpt work adds just enough surface detail to mix with the stock Hasbro pieces, and the new head is hell of generic Junkion. The new weaponry is a big retro throwback to ye old G-01 wreck-gar, and honestly, I prefer the add-on axe almost entirely for having slightly more manageable proportions. It doesn't have that gigantic beanpole of a handle. The new shield is also convincingly large and dangerously spiky. If you want, you can reattach the original weapon and pseudo-shield, leaving only the toy's original head unused. But hey, if you aren't into the kit's head, use the original. Hell, pull off a knee pad or one of the torso pieces to customize the look of a given Junk Planet robot and give yourself an excuse to buy far too many copies of one toy. But don't try to transform the toy, because it will totally not work out very well with all this stuff attached. Maiden Japan's kit is basically a robot mode only deal. This kit speaks to me very much due to the fact that I bought 2 trios of Shattered Junkomaniacs. I'm a sucker for the army builders, man. So the prospect of further altering the appearance of some of the army builders totally enticed me. I mean, that's the whole draw of any of the Junkion armor sets on the market. If you're the nutcase who bought extras, now you can make them look like legit extras from the background of that '86 movie scene. But in the case of this specific color scheme, I think it all comes down to the chest. Pushing the Insecticon motif even harder is precisely where one needed to go with something like this, with the deranged horde that is the Junkion race of the Mirror Universe. If I could change one thing, it'd be to add some of the circuitry tampos in purple or black over parts of the yellow chest. But I feel pretty satisfied looking at this dude. The fit of the pieces was more solid than I anticipated, even with a rigorous shake test. I mean, I could get more rigorous. Alright, now I'm just getting silly. Woo! Anyway, this has been internet personality Vangelus, and I hope this video's helped you in forming an opinion on MJ's SGJPWU set, because Shattered Glass wreck-gar is right behind you, and all of those opinions are soon going to dissipate into the hive mind.